Hey guys, Code&Camp right here. I found this post on Reddit and I thought it would be interesting to share this because I had a very similar experience to this person. And so let's begin. It's by user Hawk Professional 8863. 8863. Sorry, let me turn off let me silence my phone. Okay, so it begins with fully aware this has been done to the hilt, but I just bought a MacBook M2 and I have to say this. I am just absolutely shocked, stunned, bowed over. All right, why does he have to start off like that? I know it makes us. I don't know. I have no idea what he's gonna say, but let's go. Maybe he's gonna crap on it. I've had I have had Windows all my life since I was 10, almost 2 decades. I have struggled with the tired Lenovo machine for the past year. Before that, a bug standard HP that I did quite like, but it frequently got bogged down over time due to memory and other issues. He continues. For the past several months, I've had absolutely awful anxiety every time logging into my okay. For the past several months, I've had absolutely awful anxiety every time logging into my Lenovo because why is a cursor? And he goes on and off like he goes on and on about having like some stuff like his cursor going round and around. Does he have a virus? Why is the software update not updating? You know what? Right now, actually, I'm recording on an M1 Mac, and then before that, I had an all-in-one Windows PC. And like this person, I grew up with a Windows laptop because that's something everyone could afford. You know, your dad goes to work, and he buys you a cheap laptop, relatively cheap, $500, $600 growing up. And so that's what I grew up with, just Windows, and that's what I knew. And as I grew up, I started and I used it more often and stuff, and started doing more complicated stuff. Dude, like this person is mentioning the stuff that really started irritating me. I remember doing software updates on my last ever Windows computer I ever had, and the thing would be updating 40%, 40%, 50%, 60%, and then it would just stop at 60%, and the wheel would go round and round. I would count the minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I'm like, shoot, I need to use my computer. What do I do? So I would do what every other person probably does: unplug the computer and restart it. Yeah. Why is my antivirus protection showing a red flag? I remember that. Why is the fan whirring like it's about to take off? True. And why is the file refusing to sync? Yep, I remember those problems. Let me get a cup of water. And then he continues. Windows, where did my whole taskbar menu go? Oh, the memory is something else is full. Is it a virus? Let me just start from the ground up and reformat the whole disk and everything else. Dude, I remember as a kid and I would use Windows. Well, not as a kid, but as a teenager or as a young adult. I would use Windows and I was scared just to open any link I would find. Because I'm like, shoot, is this going to give me a virus? Is this going to give my computer a virus? Yeah, you do start developing some sort of anxiety. Okay, true. Let me check the task manager to check users. I remember that. Why does Google show 16 tabs in task manager when I have 4 open and using 80% of my memory? The F? Sorry, I have a cough, guys. Yeah, I'm getting anxious thinking about it all. Man, this guy's post is giving me anxiety now. I'm having flashbacks right now of all the horrible things Windows did to me. Okay, and then I guess this is where his story changes. I got an Apple MacBook M2. My first Apple thing, my first Apple machine was the M1, which I'm using right now. This guy has an M2, so he's recent. He's a recent convertee to the Mac religion. I got an Apple MacBook M2 for £749 from Curry's. Curry's, I'm guessing, is a store in Europe, maybe 10 days ago, and I had a £350 gift card from a previous HP not being able to be repaired. So they gave me money towards next purchase. And I finally took the plunge, almost being put off from some people online, YouTubers saying how hard it is to adapt to Apple after a lifetime of Windows. Mm, that's true. This is completely true. Uh, I remember when I was in the market hunting for a new computer, I would go online and read posts like Mac or Windows, and man, all these Windows people who have never used a Mac in their life, they're haters and they have no idea what they're talking about. And they put off people like me trying to find a good computer from not buying one. Man, they're crazy, and they have some points like, oh, you just buy this computer and it's much better than one you had. Oh, you just use this. This one has better specs and that or whatever and whatever not. I don't even know. I'm just getting mad. It. I'm getting what are you, triggered. Yeah, I'm getting triggered. Okay, and I'm literally am lost for words. I could cry. My anxiety related to computers has gone, literally completely gone. I am actually a bit emotional because my whole family relies on me to do all the PC admin. Yes, he converted to the Mac religion. Man, I'm happy for him. I was happy for me when I did it. Honestly, I think I had the same feeling. I remember I remember going to Best Buy. That's where I bought mine. I'm going inside the store because I was already determined what I was gonna buy. I did all my research and everything. Look at both points of views. I knew that Mac fanboys were like super my Mac fanboys, and and then the Windows haters were like super Windows haters. So I tried to like swim through the murky water, and I finally decided to convert to the Mac religion. Hmm. So I remember walking into Best Buy, getting the computer, and it looked nice. It looked slim, and, and I can't remember. I think maybe I did not do my research well enough because I remember asking if it had a tower. Yeah, I think I remember asking if it had a tower. Hmm. I don't know, but anyways, I took that thing home, and they didn't have the color I wanted. I think I wanted white, gray. Didn't have it, but I like this person says right here, like they help their family with car taxes, home insurance, job applications, console taxes, plus their own personal stuff. I was in the same situation. Like I needed a computer now, so I got a purple one. I'm like, oh, F it, I'm just gonna buy the purple one, whatever. That's the one they had in stock. So I remember taking that baby home, um, opening the package, the packaging. Oh my god, it's like I don't know. I know I sound like a fanboy now, but yeah, the packaging is amazing. It's pretty good. Like for the moment you like open it, how it's covered, everything. It's like you open it, it's like what? Like a little religious music in the background or something. And when you plug it in, I remember now I couldn't figure out how to plug it in. It had like the magnet thing, whatever. Dude, I remember I looked for the power on button. I read the manual. I found it. I pressed it, and boom! When it turned on, it was amazing. The little loading sound and it does. When the first time I ever did it, I'm like, oh my god, yes! It was it was amazing. The first time I ever turned on a Mac PC, a Mac computer, a Mac machine, a Macintosh. Oh, anyways, let's continue reading. Sorry, I got distracted. Because none of them are very PC literate. Well, their family's not PC literate. Same here with my family. I mean, they know how to use a phone, but using a PC is something else. And it got to the point where my stomach would drop each time I opened my Lenovo because I just knew something would stress me out, even if whatever it was notifying me about turned out to be nothing. I just want to sum up how much this has changed my life. Yep, found the Mac religion. It has no fan noise. The trackpad is a dream. Okay, let me say. I think he's talking about the Magic trackpad. I bought the Magic trackpad. I tried it. And I didn't really like it. I don't know. I feel like I was gonna get early what is it called? Cutter, like tunnel carpal tunnel, some the disease you get in your hand, whatever. Yeah, I did not like it, so I used the magic mouse, and the fan noise. Yeah, I remember. I remember when I turned it on. I turned on my Mac, turned it on. I used it for a bit, and I'm like, well, where's the fan noise at? Where is it at? I started looking for the fans and everything. I was like, in my head, right, from all this trauma I grew up with, I was just like, it was wired in my head, thinking that all the machines did all that, like the big fan noise. And to this day, I've been using it for 4 years now, right? My Mac, it has no fan noise. I think it did it once, honestly, and I cleaned it. I figured out that it was down here, and I cleaned it, and then stopped doing it. But the noise was like so minimal. Anyways, guys, yeah, buy a Mac. Well, let's go. Where was I? No fan noise. The trackpad is a dream. Gone are the days of me literally dragging things here and there like I'm giving my hand fingers an Olympian workout. No weird updates. No weird this file won't sync. No bizarre cursor going around and around in circles. No strange memory issues where something is taking up space when it should not. No need for me to clear or fix anything because Apple didn't. No constant worrying about virus and virus protection. All gone. That's true. Yeah, no virus protection. Yeah, good points. I remember when I used, and I go back and forth because like this, I feel like this was me. I feel like I could have written this article. I didn't think about writing one at that moment. But that's that's right. No virus protection. I remember in my Windows I used to use McAfee, and then I bought Norton. Man, and sometimes I would when I bought McAfee, dude, I'm like, shit, this McAfee gave my computer a virus. It was completely like laggy. Yeah, what a piece of crap. I am an unpublished author, and I have been finishing off my book, editing in Bliss the past 10 days, comparing documents side by side. Sorry, guys, I have to cough. Sending bits and pieces to friends and agents with absolute ease. This MacBook just knows what you want before you know what you want. What the hell? This guy has a MacBook, right? I have a Mac, iMac, a PC, but still the same thing. Mac is Mac. Once you get Mac, you never go back. Adapting to it was done in an hour. Legit. I did have a moment in the first hour where I was like, what the F is this trackpad? But now I'm loving how you use two fingers to scroll down stuff. Use two fingers. Yeah, it took me more than an hour. It took me like a day, like I said. I couldn't figure it out stuff. I remember I did not know. Yeah, it took me like a day or two to adapt to the keyboard layout. The shift, the option. Because on Windows, like the layout's a little bit different. You have the control button, and then you have like your Windows button, and then on the Mac you only have your command button. And I remember that took me a while to like adjust when I was typing, but after that, I mean, that's the only thing after that. Like it's like I don't know what to say because people do blame the Apple, like it owns like its own ecosystem with the iPhone and the computer, but everything works so seamlessly together. Like transferring a file from your computer to your iPhone, dude, that's like you don't even think about it. If you don't think about it, it's like you take it for granted. And once you don't have that anymore, like you're like once you if you go to Android and a Windows PC, you're like, oh shoot, I need to connect my phone, download an app, whatever, or go to settings and adjust the settings, whatnot. Oh my god, no, it's a nightmare. Adapting to it was done in 1 hour. Legit. I did have a moment in the first hour where I was like, what the F is this? Oh, I already read that. What the hell? There was absolutely zero transitional period. I have no clue what I was reading when people said they couldn't adapt because they're dumb. They are Sims? No, I don't know. What do you call a monkey? Oh man, what is that monkey called? Monkey names. Alternative name. Let me see. Alternative names for monkeys. Primates. Primates? I wasn't looking for primates. Capuchin, squirrel, ape, baboon, chimpanzee. Oh man, why couldn't I think of chimpanzee? Yeah, they're chimpanzees. They're primates. That's why they couldn't adapt. Links to my iPhone and Air. Okay, links that their Mac, their Air Mac, links to their iPhone and AirPods seamlessly. True. Honestly, AirPods are not the best quality headphones. They're good, but they could break down after a while. So yeah, guys, I'm not a complete Mac fanboy. Okay, don't get me wrong. I'm converted to Mac religion, but I'm not a fanatic. Can reply to people on WhatsApp on IMA's message. Can download a software program and not worry that I'm downloading the entities of hell onto my PC. The keyboard is like a cloud. Good Lord, he said that already. I'm so completely in love, so completely grateful to Apple and to the engineers, to the inventors, the IT specialists, Steve Jobs, every single person who came up with this machine. Thank you. Okay, I understand this person, right? It's their first Mac, and obviously they're gonna write this and sound like a complete fanboy. But yeah, you can't fall into being a fanatic, honestly. I couldn't have afforded it before now, but honestly, unless it meant starving, there's no way I'll ever return to Windows. True. I couldn't agree any better. I'm not a fanatic, right? But I'm never going back to Windows, guys. Never. Once you go Mac, you never go back. Trust me. Dude, I'd rather buy a Mac and let my kids starve. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have, well, no, I'm just joking, guys. Okay, signed, genuinely tearful, Conturmal. And then, since they have an Air Mac, I forgot about battery life. True, it lasts. Battery life is pretty good at the beginning, maybe for a year. After that, it starts downgrading. Edit to the Touch ID, so satisfying. And the cool graphics that move across the screen when the PC is locked makes the screen look like it's underwater for me. Edit 3. Yeah, I remember that. Like, the screen, it was amazing. Right now, I take everything for granted. I haven't used the Windows in a long time. But I do remember when I first bought it, like, the screen was just popping. It was nice. The amount of people in agreement and sharing stories, views is cool to me. And honestly, some of your comments made my day. Well, there you go. Guys, what was this user's name? Hawk Professional 8863. Welcome to the Mac religion, right? I'm now your pastor. I'm just kidding. I don't know anything about computer specs. But welcome. And I'm glad you changed. And every single person, if you watch this video, I hope you guys change too to the Mac religion. Windows is the bad side, it's the evil side. It's the devil. And Mac is just heavenly. So I'm gonna read these two top comments that I really liked. I had a similar experience a couple of years ago when Microsoft introduced Windows 11. My old computer did not meet the required specs. I was in the market for an upgrade when Apple came out with their own silicon. I decided to give the MacBook M1 a try, and I could not be happier with that decision. My computer is now almost 3 years old and continues to work like a dream. Apple may be expensive, but the quality justifies it. Justifies that. That's true. The price does justify the machine, trust me. Like it does. Once you spent those thousands of dollars or $1,000 bucks, in my case, it justifies it. It really does. You'll never look back. And it lasts. My computer's 4 years. If I had bought Windows, right, whatever price, I think 4 years I would have been lagging already and going back to the market looking for a new brand new shiny Windows computer. Dell, HP, Lenovo, what else? Also, I installed Parallels and could install Windows 11 on my MacBook. Is that a virtual machine? There are a couple of Windows programs that I continue to use, in particular Visio, and also these programs run now much better on my MacBook than on my previous machine. No regrets about the switch. coming from Windows. I continue to be amazed how much I enjoy my current computer. So smooth, no more headaches, computing bliss. Enjoy the time saved as a family IT admin. I wish you many years with your new MacBook. You know, guys, Windows is really good. Software is really good, but if you're gonna go into engineering job, it sucks for you guys. You still have to stick with Windows. I'm sorry. Hopefully, software in this future switches over to Mac. Cause I'm a programmer. I'm just a hobbyist. Okay, I don't do professional work. I'm a programmer. I do C, and I do some web development. And I remember doing that stuff on Windows. Oh my god, dude! Like, when I first started, right? I did not know anything about terminal, but like I had to do a bunch of stuff on Windows, and then I would like download code from GitHub, and it would give me a bunch of warning flags about not being compatible, or do this, or you have to have this on Windows and everything, and that was such a headache. And I'm like, damn, like, should I get Linux, or should I get like a Unix machine like Apple? And now let me tell you, like, doing programming here, even as a hobbyist on this computer, even after 4 years, it's still amazing. It's seamless. Like, everything just works out of the box. You don't have to like download this software, download that, make your Windows go to the developer settings and unlock the developer settings so you could do this. And I don't know, dude. I'm just happy with my Mac, honestly. And this person, I like this comment a lot. Every Mac I ever bought is still working, including a 2007 MacBook. Oh, wow. We're in the year 2024 right now, guys, okay? On December 7. So this person, and this was written 2 days ago. Every Mac I ever bought is still working, including the 2007 MacBook. My main machine is 2014 Sequoia MVP, and my B machine is a 2017 Ventura MVP. I don't know what that means. Lower spec than 2014. I do not know anyone who can still use a Windows laptop they bought 17 years ago. True. I have a Windows laptop and it's still sitting in my closet. It's been 6 years. Yeah, it doesn't work. You can't even boot it up. I mean, you could boot it up, but you try using it, it's a shitty thing. Windows laptop they bought 17 years ago for anything. I do not know anyone who can still use a Windows laptop they bought 17 years ago for anything, or happily use a 10-year-old machine as their main workhorse. If you work it out in cost year, Apple is dirt cheap. No, that's true. Yeah, it's almost like the printers, you know. You buy a $60 printer, right? A $60 printer. But over the course of time, over the course of months, years, buying the ink, like the $60 ink, like it accumulates. It turns out to be even more than the printer itself, and that's how Windows computers are. You know, it's cheap, but over the course of time, like it costs you more money because then you have to buy another machine. Apple, you buy one and you're set for what, 10, 11, 12 years? According to these comments, I'm still like, mine is barely like 4 years old. But anyways, guys, so what I'm trying to say is that convert to the Mac religion, leave Windows behind, and you don't have to like convert right away. You know, go on Craigslist, go somewhere, buy like a used MacBook. That's what I recommend. Use it and start using it and play around with it. And trust me, once you go Mac, you will never go back. Thank you.